In this week's video, we take you along as we visit 8 of Puerto Escondido's top-rated wallet-friendly restaurants. Stay tuned to the end while we rank them all, including the 5 high-end restaurants we visited in last week's video.
We are Georgia and David. We quit our jobs to travel full-time around Mexico with our 14-year-old Sheltie Poo Meep. Our goal is to take a picture with her in front of 100 Pueblo signs.
Today we are attempting to go to Arrachela. I say attempting because we do have Meep with us and I'm not sure if they're dog friendly or not. We determined that it was one of the top rated restaurants here in Puerto Escondido due to its reviews.
And it's got a 4.9 on Google after 60 reviews.
So we're gonna see if they let us in. Well, as you can see, Meep is inside the restaurant. We had success and we were allowed in. You can see the restaurant here is quite cute, very rustic looking. And our drinks have arrived. I got the mezcalata in the fresa or strawberry, and David got it in limon or lime. My food has arrived. As you can see, I've got some marinated potatoes here. I've got some guacamole, and I have a piece of arrachera.
So I ordered the Paradilla Arrachela, which is the most expensive thing on the menu. It's actually for 2 people. It's 350 pesos, or $17 to $18.
And it is huge.
Yeah. It has arrachera, 2 different types of chorizo, and some fried cheese on top.
So as you can see, we thoroughly enjoyed the food. There's not much left other than some potatoes and some grilled onions, because they definitely gave us large servings of potatoes. The meat was perfectly cooked. It was deliciously seasoned. We have eaten a ton of arrachera, and this was definitely one of our favorites.
Our next stop is Smoked Fish Taco El Viejo, which has 4.5 stars after 553 reviews.
Go check it out, and hopefully they'll let Meep in because we've brought her with us again today. We've noticed that it seems like most of the restaurants here in Puerto Escondido are pretty laid back. A lot of them have sand floors or gravel floors, so we're trying our luck again. As we were walking up to the restaurant, we saw that they had a sign out front that they have a special where you can get 3 tacos and a mojito for only 180 pesos, which is about $9. They actually let us choose 3 different kinds. So we have the fried shrimp, we have the fried fish, and then we have the smoked fish. And of course, Meep was allowed to join us. Cheers.
All right, so Georgia and I disagreed on which taco was second best. I liked the pescado or fish taco better, but she liked the camarón or shrimp taco better. But we both loved the smoked fish taco the best. And then the mojitos, as you can see, are gone, and they were delicious, and they weren't too sweet. They were just right.
Today we are at PapaTots. It has 4.7 stars after 385 reviews, and it is actually a vegetarian and vegan restaurant. So a little out of our wheelhouse, but I figure with a potato base, cheese, and eggs, we're gonna love it. We both got our drinks. David got their homemade root beer, and I got their limonada mineralizada, which is basically a sparkling lemonade. Both are super delicious, and after yesterday's super great smoked fish tacos, which tasted like a bacon salmon wrap, we'll see how the vegetarian food stacks up.
So we just finished up our lunch here at PapaTots.
I have to say, it was super flavorful. The beans, the pico de gallo, it had avocado sauce, a really delicious fresh cheese, and then their homemade tater tots are crispy on the outside and kind of like mashed potatoes on the inside. So overall, I didn't miss the meat, and I think it was quite delicious. Highly recommend, especially for like a breakfast or brunch option. It's 4:30 and neither of us have eaten all day. We're absolutely starving.
All right, so we're stopping at the Oaxaca Grill, which is rated 4.5 stars after 101 reviews on Google.
They are known for their hamburgers. Some say it's the best hamburger in Mexico. I am ready to try it.
Vamos a ver.
As you can see, these burgers are absolutely huge. We did get the doble carne, or the double meat, and you can see they do not mess around. And we got them con todo, so it has bacon, 2 kinds of cheeses, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, ketchup, everything. We are absolutely starving and ready to dig in. We just finished up our meal at Oaxaca Grill, and I have to say the burgers were very good. I don't think they're the best ones we've had so far in Mexico. I think I have to give that title to Chango in Morelia.
For sure.
But they were really, really good. I would suggest coming a little later. We came at 4:30 and we didn't get our burgers till about 5:15 because they didn't have the grill going yet when we arrived. There's also a little cocktail bar in there, which they didn't seem to open till about 6.
Yeah.
So we just had beer with our burgers, but you could get cocktails if you came a little bit later. So I would just suggest maybe coming, 5:30, 6:30 or later. Well, this evening we are having dinner at Pepe's Tacos. It is just down the street from the Chedraui, and it is rated 4.6 stars after over 531 reviews. The main two things they have are coconut battered fish and coconut battered shrimp tacos. So we have Carta Blanca beers, which we have not tried before. They're pretty good, very light beer, and we have an ocean view. This is definitely a rustic restaurant.
All right, so those fish and shrimp tacos are probably the best I've ever had.
Those were all in a coconut batter, and the coconut shrimp were perfectly cooked and incredibly crispy. They would absolutely stack up to coconut shrimp I've had in many fancy restaurants. That was definitely a rustic restaurant, and they only had like one cocktail and one type of beer, but it is extremely good value and the quality is extremely high, so I do recommend it.
Rey Shaman is located on the Rinconada Strip and is rated 4.6 stars on Google after 150 reviews. We ended up visiting this restaurant 3 or 4 times during our stay. Their coconut shrimp are even better than Pepe's fish tacos. The first time we were there, I ordered their Arrachela tacos, which didn't hold a candle to the coconut shrimp. They also had a house mezcal that we really enjoyed.
Right. We are at Chupelitas tonight to get chicken wings. I've heard that they are the best in all of Puerto Escondido. We have here honey garlic oriental as well as barbecue. They are rated like 4.8 stars after like 70 reviews. And they even gave us cute little koozies on our beers to keep them cold. So Meep's here with us and we're going to dig in.
All right, so those wings are really, really good. The oriental sauce and the honey garlic were the standouts. And if you're in Puerto Escondido and you want some wings, this is the place to come for sure. Tonight we're heading to La Salsa, which we've been to a few times already. It is rated 4.9 stars after 79 reviews on Google.
It is actually one of the closest restaurants to our Airbnb. So normally we take Meep with us, but she's feeling a little hot today, so she's going to be staying in the air conditioning. When we got here today, La Salsa was absolutely packed, so it's been about an hour and 15 minutes since we ordered. David's completely finished his liter margarita, and that's what's left of mine. Their margaritas are super delicious. They actually blend a whole lime, so they're actually like little chunks of lime zest in the margarita. In front of me now, I have the sashimi, and we also got the large huachinango. Cooked al ajo. So this is a red snapper that is cooked with garlic. So we're going to dig in.
All right, so the sashimi was very, very good and fresh. The huachinango, or red snapper, was very good and very garlicky. And it's probably the most consistent cooking of the fish that we found so far in Mexico. Sometimes they can be a little dry or a little overcooked, but it's always perfect here.
And now for our final rankings. Our absolute favorite restaurant, regardless of price, was Rey Shaman. In second place is Mexicali, which was from our high-end video last week. Filomena comes in third, which was an Argentinian steakhouse, also from the expensive video. Fourth is Smoked Fish Tacos El Viejo, followed by La Salsa and Pepe's Fish Tacos. Next was Arrachela Grill, then Espadine Restaurant, which was also from the expensive video. Chupelitas Wings, then PapaTots. Restaurant El Nene, again from the expensive video. Oaxaca Grill Rinconada for its burgers. And in last place is Somo, which was also in the expensive video. Puerto Escondido definitely has an amazing restaurant scene at any price point. We hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any suggestions, questions, or comments, please leave them down below. And if you haven't already, check out the high-end restaurant video here.